on, formation change, and you end up getting a quick goal and take off from there. How much of do you feel the difference second half was the formation change, Icon coming on, or just players coming out and playing better in the second half?
I would say that it's probably a combination of everything. I would start off by saying that the game needed a goal. You know, we had a good corner kick early on in the first half when Chad barely missed, and we are supposed to have a guy covering that back post spot, and that guy, I'm not going to name names, wasn't there. So that makes it 1-0 earlier in the game. The game could have opened up early on. Certainly the frustration level of the team was super high because of the antics of, you know, the opposition slowing the tempo. And so I think you had a resolute group that was in that locker room that was pissed off. And so they wanted to, you know, get that goal to, you know, open up the game. And then certainly Magnus coming on, you know, helped. Nico dropping back a line certainly helped. Got people in better spots. And once things started to click, you know, I think the other side of it was that, you know, Santa Tecla it was a big ask for them to come here and try and get another result. And I think just the quality of our team, you know, Nico on the first assist to Will, Will doing what he does, you know, Ladero, you know, Dempsey 2 assists. I mean, our quality showed through tonight.
Nico?
Could you elaborate a little bit more on that formation that you inserted once Akram came in?
4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1.
And what was the thought process before bringing him in?
Thought process was we knew he was going to feature in the game at some point. He had just gotten his visa, so we wanted to take a look at him. And the thought process was just to get another, you know, attacking player on the field. And, you know, it's not that, you know, Gustav or Tony or that decision was made just, you know, just because of Ikram. I felt that Gustav moving back, he was almost playing like that in the first half. I thought he and Christian were getting the ball off the two center backs in the first half. So we'd have 4 guys behind their 2 forwards, and, you know, it wasn't doing us any good. That means the numbers up front, they were, you know, it was Dempsey and Bruin against 6 of their guys. So we wanted to switch that around, and we made Gustav and Chad do a little bit more with the ball going forward.
Steven?
You who made his Champions League debut tonight, it seemed like particularly in the first half, Santa Tecla focused down his side. As a young guy playing in a different kind of match, how do you think he did?
He did okay. I mean, that's what you're going to get from New. You're going to get a lot of energy, a lot of physicality, lots of athleticism, you know, but he still needs to work. He's a work in progress. Some of his final decisions on his passing, you know, those are the, you know, when he gets into the corners, can he bring it back out, keep possession? Does he swing balls in? Some of those little nuances of the game, they'll come. I mean, he's eager to learn, so I thought overall it was an okay performance. I think the frustrations that he had, that the team had in the first half were, you know, just because the other team had bunkered in, and, you know, it's challenging to play sometimes like that.
Jackson?
To the other side of the field, Jordan McCrary. What have you seen from him in these couple of matches here, and how's his development going?
Well, it's one of the surprises of the you know, the preseason. I mean, the kid worked his way onto the team, and, you know, you expect that, right? Because he wants to make the team. But then some of the little things that he does, some of the little quality details are very good. I mean, he still makes mistakes. He still makes a couple mistakes here and there, but you can't fault the kid's effort. And, you know, there were a couple of times when his timing going forward is actually really good.
Moss?
Just going back to Will Bruin. I know his versatility in terms of being a big, powerful guy in the box, yet his ability to create and also mark on defense, because he seemed like he was putting pressure on Santa Tecla, the keeper, and
Yeah.
hitting him, getting the ball out.
Well, apparently, Will was very upset like most of us were down in Santa Tecla, and he said, I can't wait to get these bleeps back here home to Seattle because I want to put 3 or 4 on them. And so his prediction came true. And part of that is because Will is a competitive guy. So I might stop you as a playmaker. He's not a playmaker. He certainly can find a back heel or flick or something every now and again. But Will makes his living scoring the goal he did. I mean, he knew where the ball was going, maybe even before Nico did, and that started us off. And his competitive spirit is something that, no defenders, defenders like playing against forwards that are kind of soft and, do their thing and whatever. But when you're up against Will, you're in for a battle every night.
Grass.
Coach, 2 goals and 2 assists for Nico in this series. How nice is it to have him start off 2018 on a strong note?
Good. I mean, the goal down there was, class, and, his goal and assist tonight were very, very good. The set piece assist, that's something that we, work on. Chad Marshall in that spot we knew was going to be dangerous. So it's been nice to get him off this, or on the score sheet, not off the score sheet, on the score sheet. But that's not the only value that he brings. You saw Christian and Nico there in midfield in the second half. They covered a lot of ground, and they did a real good job back there dictating the game once we got that first goal.
Stretch.
Despite maybe even knowing their tactics, what they might be in the first half, and seeing you possibly frustrated, what was your message at halftime?
Stay calm. We would get one. Tweak things here and there, but there was no, there's no jumping around and whatever. We understood that it was going to be a challenging game. Santa Tecla played well. They played well for 47 minutes, and then they had to come out a little bit, and, that's when we were able to get on top of them. But I give them a lot of credit. Their players never quit. Even as the scoreline got bigger, their players never quit. So, that's a compliment to their team and their staff, their coaching staff.
Felipe.
Coach, so suddenly you're going to have 4 games or high competition games. How ready is the team to take that stretch?
We'll be ready. The next game's the most important game, so we'll get them ready for Sunday. And then after Sunday, we'll think about our next opponent, and we'll go from there.
Ari.
Getting back to Magnus for a second, when you watch him play, what are the things that jump out about his skill set, and what do you think about his game from what you've seen so far?
Well, I think I said early in preseason we liked him because he was goal dangerous, and you need to have goal dangerous players in those positions to take some of the, load off the guys in the middle of the field. He's a very good passer. His vision's good. I thought overall he's a very, very talented soccer player. And just as soon as he gets accustomed to the league and the players, I think he will, become even better.
1 or 2 follow-ups so we can get you guys over to the mix zone. Nico, I think I saw you first.
You talked about it a little bit, why you took out Alfaro versus what Gustav would do in the back, but was there anything from Alfaro decision-wise that maybe caused him to hold out?
No. Tony's been fine. It's handy to have a left-sided center back. I just felt the job that Gustav was doing from midfield, he could do the same job at the back. It would allow me to bring one more attacking player on, so it was just a tactical switch.
Okay. Yeah.
Coach, last 6 games at home, you're outscoring opponents 19-0. And especially after the frustrating game at Santa Tecla, how important was it to you and the team to start this home season off so dominant?
Well, I'm going to erase the 5 from last year, but thanks for bringing that stat up in front of my bosses. It's important that the attacking players need to get in that rhythm and that flow. I mean, we all get that. So yes, it was good for Dempsey to be involved, although he didn't score. It was good for Ladero, Bruin. You know, goal scorers are streaky like that. So yes, it was a great way to start the homestand of 2018, and we hope that continues.